What is going on? Spread the love, esports fans. It is so good to be back. Thank you for sticking with us through that break. And we are back for MU Apricot versus UMF Esports. I'm really excited for this one. Like I said before we went to the break, we got the Clove Gentleman's Agreement, and I am so excited to see that in action.
This will be very exciting. For those that are new, I am Fuzzy. This is Marble. Thanks for tuning in. Like you mentioned, yes, the gentleman's agreement for Clove is upon us. These two teams might both playing Clove, fingers crossed. We'll see how that plays out. Before the first semifinals match started, Marble and I talked about quite a bit and how she is, in our eyes, not seen as a solo controller due to her self-centered abilities and short smoke times. But I am still curious to see if they plan on doing double controller or if they sticking with Clove. Now, Clove can be very effective for some select few maps. I think in my experience, particularly Split has been a good map for a Clove only controller, though for really any other map, maybe a Bind, maybe, but really any other map, especially with some range, say a Breeze, there's no way in high heavens that Clove is going to be picked as a solo controller, let alone maybe not even as a controller for a map like Breeze if it gets passed through the band.
Yeah, that's for certain. And honestly, I think Clove is just, I mean, the design of Clove is just amazing. I think, stand up job with how well they did, just how well they designed and created Clove.
Hmm.
Um, and so I'm just really excited to see how well Clove does really good. Their abilities are just so fun. I think we'll have a lot of fun uh, watching them play today.
Yeah.
We're gonna run through the lineups real quick. We'll start with MU Apricot. So we got Sleepyhead, Muy Blanco, the Pookie, Aronix, Shovel, Golden Shovel, and Apple Fritter. So that is a more than five-person lineup. So I think it's either a sub or they got a coach here in this lineup.
Yeah.
And then for UMF, which, like I said before the break, did have our poll for who's going to take it all. They got Swag Bob, Flip, Corazon, Mage, Diane, Bivek, Night Killer, Mr. Toothbrush, Shimo, and Repost. So I'm excited to see how these two teams shape up. I wasn't able to catch any of the games leading up to today in the semifinals. So I really just hope that we got ourselves one heck of a banger today, as we are now getting into the pick bands. Like somebody is named. Let's see here. That is Apricot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Apricot picked heads. It was tails. So we are letting UMF. UMF has the first pick. So go ahead and see what the first ban is coming out here from the side of UMF. They're going to ban Icebox, so we're not going back. We're not going back to Icebox on this best of 3 series, and Breeze is also going to get banned as well.
All right.
So pretty solid bans. I mean, I like both of those. Both those maps are very, I would say, pretty standard and not a lot of like gimmicks to them. They're just pretty straightforward maps. And Lotus, we're going right back to Lotus here for this first map. We'll see if the side of MU Apricot is going to be picking defense or offense here for Lotus, because I mean, like I said, if you start on defense, you got your work cut out for you when you switch that side.
Absolutely.
So
I can say, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go for it.
I am thankful that Breeze is not in. Once again, it's such a boring map. I really don't like it. It's not play, not fun to watch, but we are, like you mentioned, going back to Lotus. So we'll see if there's some different play styles going to be at play, pun intended. Looks like they chose defense sided, which means in slashers for Apricot, is that right?
Slasher is For Apricot, yes.
Okay, yeah. So Apricot's going to be doing defense. It looks like they're going to be defense picks as well. I'm curious to know if UMF Esports is going to choose attack the next map. I hope to see something out of the ordinary. Let's say bind or a sun. Those would be fun.
I mean, we can say that all we want, but we're probably going. Oh, bind.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
hey!
You called it. I was gonna say we're probably gonna see something pretty normal, like
I thought Ascent for sure, yeah. But it looks like they picked blind. Or sorry, bind, not blind. So Apricot's going to pick bind, and then they pick defense. UMF picks defense.
UMF starting on defense. Like I said, it's pretty standard. You start off defense, and when you switch to attack, not only do you have control of the pace of the game, but you also know, if you have your work cut out for you or not, know if you need to force a round or not.
Right.
Pretty good pick there, and it seems like Sunset and Split are going to be banned, so we're going to Ascent last.
Okay.
That's pretty fine. Pretty fine. I think Ascent is pretty all right. I would have definitely loved to see Sunset, mostly because I actually I've never casted on Sunset before.
Neither have I. And that would be a great map for Clove. That's one of the few. I think because of its close range nature, it really is a conducive environment to a Clove play, especially because it's part initiator, part controller. So you don't need to hold law angles, or you don't need to smoke off angles for very long because of corners within the map. Though we're talking about a map that's just not going to happen, unfortunately, at least not in the semifinals. Maybe it'll change in the finals. Not 100% sure, probably not. And it looks like they chose defense as well for Ascent. Like you mentioned, it's pretty standard. It seems like every team thus far is defense. It's the most control. You're able to gauge whether or not you really have to push for it in the second half or not. Though I'd love to see outside the round, outside the box sort of picks here from a team. Maybe in the finals, once again, someone might I don't know, zhuzh it up, make it fancy, make it fun. And we're going to Lotus first with MU Club Team Apricot on defense, and we'll see their comps very, very shortly here.
Yeah, once we get the ready up, we'll probably just be sending it straight on in, and like I said, we were talking about Clove gentleman agreement, but are we going to see Clove? It's Lotus. Lotus is very hyper aggressive, and I think if anything, the two controllers that are viable for Lotus would be the Omen and the Viper.
Yeah.
So if you ask me, we should be seeing those two if they do decide to play Clove. I mean, this is a fun tournament. Not a huge pride trophy on the line, so we're going to have fun. So they totally could bring out the Clove if they really wanted to.
And hey, that might do the double controller. I would love to see Omen Clove or even a Viper Clove. I'm curious to know though, and nobody's really talking about it, but the initiators, very occasionally, if you see a breach, I would be scared as the enemy team. Breach is very powerful on this map if combined appropriately with something like Erase, a very standard agent. A Gecko, if they do a double initiator. We might even see, just like HU what was their, I'm so sorry, I'm blanking on their name, HU something, last match, the team?
Last match, HU Storm.
HU Storm, thank you very much. Like HU Storm did on Icebox match, they might go no duelist. And honestly, on defense, that might be not a bad, such a bad idea, because you need such heavy map control in order to prevent, constant retakes throughout the entire defense side. So maybe we'll see two initiators, two controllers, and a Senti or something similar. Who knows? Hey, what's going on? Looks like we're just making sure everything's ready. And don't forget, those that are tuning in, to vote with your dollar on who's going to take these matches, as well as the entire Valorant tournament. We do still have HU Storm guaranteed the finals, best of 3, and we're going to see their opponent come out strong here in this game. It looks like we're going into Lotus now. We're going to get the map, or excuse me, the agent picks. And let's see what they hover. There's the Clove. Clove
There it
on
is.
defense. Wow, okay.
Clove on defense for the side of MU Apricot. You see the lock in there. We take a look over on the side of UMF though. Pretty standard. You got the Rays, got the Cypher, the Sky. Usually you'll see that switched up for a Gecko. Here the Breach is getting hovered exactly like he said.
Breach.
So
And a
we'll
Clove as
see.
well. Interesting.
Still waiting for things to get locked in here. I mean, we can hover all day that we want, but nothing is set in stone until we see those portraits get light up in their colors. I mean, you take a look at what they're hovering though over there for Apricot. I mean, yeah, it's pretty standard. You got the Killjoy being hovered. I mean, Jet. I would say you'd want the Raze. Raze is probably one of the best duelists right. Looks like double controller maybe with the Omen.
Okay.
Yeah. Omen. I mean, then once again, like I said, Sky's pretty good, but Gecko has been seeing a lot of play. Oh wait, Clove did get locked in over there for UMF.
Oh, there it goes. Only a single
So-
controller. Okay, so they're going to do double initiator, single controller. Much more aggressive, which honestly is probably a good idea on attack side. If they keep the pace up high, Clove is a very excellent agent to maintain a high tempo, a high pace in attack side. Though defense, it might come and bite them in the butt a little bit if they don't secure the majority of the rounds in first half. And we have and Viper. Okay, so we are seeing the double controller, which is wise on defense. I think both of these comps are comparable for the sides that they're starting on. But once again, we'll see how second half plays out in a brief amount of time. Though,
yeah, I'll say if I was the coach for Apricot here, I would probably say Raze over the Jet in this situation. You're already running the Viper Clove, so there really isn't a need for that extra smoke from Jet. You want to just like get the Raze up in there, use the nades. You can combo, because that's the thing. When you think about combos, you want to think of the combos that you can do with Clove, because that decay is probably one of the most powered abilities in the video game right now. I mean, you literally bring the other team down by 90 damage or by 90 health if you land that thing on them. So
insane.
Comboing it with like Raze nade, Viper Molly. You want to think of the combos that they have, and they only have that Viper combo. Where if you take a look over of side of UMF, they're running that Breach, so the aftershocks. Just everything that they have is just all about getting pressure up, and we see it almost immediately as they're 5 stacking, running down this A site here. Only 2 defenders here for Apricot here. One in tree, both of them stacking up in tree here now. As Apricot is making their rotations around. UMF kind of slowing down, but the trades are there. Swag Bob with an immediate 2K, and that heal is already in effect. You can see 148 HP there for that Clove. Both Cloves getting their healing up. It is a bloodbath right now. Munchlax with the kill, Corazon with the kill, but Apple Fritter, 3 kills. They want more, and they're going to get more. That's 4K there for Apple Fritter, showing the power of this Clove here in pistol round. I mean, you get taken down by 50 HP, and then you just right back up to 150. That's something that not even Reina can do. That's pretty dang good. So 4-0 on this Clove already. 3 away from being as mid-round. Clove is looking pretty dang OP right now.
No kidding. And on attack, to their credit, Swagbob did a great job as Clove getting the 2 initial picks. I think that ultimately, though, Apple Fritter just had a better understanding and perhaps better luck in the positioning at drop, and we're off again.
I mean, I gotta be honest, I'm a little biased here. I just realized Swagbob is running the Sentinels bundle. Make sure you guys are buying that Sentinels bundle. Love Sentinels. Alright, and that's already 2 kills up here on the board for Apricot. They are not letting UMF on this B site. They say that they're looking to make their way over. 3-all. Almost finding that last shot. Is going to be found by Munchlax. And honestly, pretty good round there for Apricot, only losing 1, and that was just a ghost in their hand. They didn't even buy, so this should be a full buy here from Apple Fritter. Should see a Vandal or a Bulldog in their hands this round, and it's looking like a pretty good bonus here for the side of Apricot. They're, they're definitely, it's harder to win your bonus rounds because your arsenal's not as good as your opponents, but like, it's looking pretty dang good.
And we're seeing an interesting choice here with Light Armor Odin. I think they're gambling that they're going to tree stack again once they take A. but the Odin is lurking B, so we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, 3-stack here, or back on A with Toothbrush making his way up B main here. Probably just looking for a timing, like we saw with Jeffy on that last round, our last series that we just covered. A lot of A main pressure here, though. The Clove Smoke is going to get dropped here on the stairs, as now you're now jumping out onto site. They are stacked up, though. No yet. Here comes the smokes, the stuns. Here comes the swing. Cryptic with a kill onto Golden Shovel. And then Muy Blanco is also going to get taken down on drop there. So now it's a 3-5 situation and a clean round from UMF so far. 2 coming from stairs, 1 from rope now. The arsenal is just not as I think Apricot would want here. It's the surprise onto Toothbrush. That one was almost a disaster. Cryptic with a kill on the Munchlax, though. The spray here on the tree, the flash. Oh, it's a perfect flash. Apple Fritter in a 1v4 situation does get Cryptic, but does get taken down in the end. It's a pretty good round from UMF, and if you're Apricot, you do take that. That's 2 guns side.
Absolutely. And they were dangerously close to getting destroyed by that Odin pick. If he had sprayed or managed to dodge the flash, Gempool might have been able to get a 3K there just through sprays alone. But unfortunately, that flash was perfectly timed by Crozen. They had no chance to winning that round.
Yeah, it was just a really rough situation for them to be in. And like coming from stairs, like the retakes are just very hard for defenders.
Oh yeah.
You have the advantage of being in the position where you don't have to aggress angles advantage most of the time, but it's just really hard when you have to play retake because now you're the one that's in that attacker position. So
right.
They did the best they could. They got a couple rifles out of the hands of UMF, but it's still looking pretty good for I mean, both teams are looking pretty even right now in terms of what they're running into this round. So,
they put pressure on to Breakable, and it looks like they're giving B. Defense is giving B. Not 100% sure why. I think they're going to end up rotating, taking B if they can get this pick, and they do.
Yeah, that's 2 picks here for the side of UMF. That turret was really tossing that game right there, as Swag Bob is able to keep pressing here up in this heaven area. Toothbrush gets the plant down. Now it's 2v5. You have Apple Fritter here. There's that Clove Nade looking for that DK, but isn't gonna get it.
No.
It's looking pretty rough here for the side of Apricot. They're looking for something, but fortunately, I don't think they're gonna get anything. They might look for X here because they're just you can't really retake a 2v5 situation. So
even with the Clove ults, there's no time left on the bomb. There's no reason to waste it in such disadvantage. I'm curious to know if they'll try hunting down the 2 that are saving, though. Apple gets the pick in CT.
Then they're just going to bounce. So, yeah, it looks... Don't think anybody... Based on the minimap, I don't think anybody else is dying this round.
Well, congratulations. We just got a $100 donation from an anonymous source, so thank you very much for that $100 dono. It's going to a good cause, American Red Cross. Thank you so much. Hope you continue to enjoy the matches as they play out.
Yeah, thank you so much for that donation. I mean, honestly, every donation counts. We're here for a great cause. Love doing it. So thank you so much, Anonymous, for that $100 dono. We love you all. So much. And then to answer some in the chat, we currently have MU Club Apricot playing, and then UMF Esports is playing right now. So that's who is on the match right now, and it's looking pretty even. We're at a 2-2 match. I mean, UMF with a pretty solid round last round. So we'll see. We have 3 stacked here on the backside of A for Apricot. They're looking for something here. They know that UMF is aggressing here on this A main area, as now they're taking up tree. The Skydogs are going to run into each other here. Golden Shovel throwing the smoke, trying to delay UMF as much as possible. The flashes are just going to keep Swords completely blind. The full blind, but the trades are there. Oh, so many people are going down here, but it is in favor of UMF. They're able to find the picks, keep this one going. Only 2 left here for the side of MU Apricot. It's the Clove, and this time Killjoy. It's Apple Fritter and Munchlax. I mean, they're making their body language is telling me that they're looking for something here. They definitely don't want to let this one go away. No, this round, pickup with the Phantom. They're both going to be coming in from stairs. I mean, you take a look at this defense, though. This tree defense that UMF is running here is pretty dang good. Apple Fritter finds one, gets the overheal, but it's just going to get mowed down by Mr. Toothbrush. That is a 3K in the round here for Mr. Toothbrush, and that is 3 straight here for UMF. They lost the first 2 because of pistol round, but when they got rifles in their hand, they are looking pretty dang good right now.
And I'm glad to see the Odin is coming into some pretty good use. This map is definitely paper thin in a lot of areas, so going to see a lot more spams, and certainly through smokes if they manage to keep those up late round like they did last round. Though they're lurking this time. See, it's going to be a 2v1. I'm sure he's going to turn around. There's no way he fights this. Yeah, surely.
And he is out of there. Slow. Clove is aggressing there on C main, but yeah, looks like conflict is over there. But Apple Fritter is posted up on that aggressive angle, so we will see if there is a loop back here for the side of UMF, which it is looking like it. This could be a one and done angle for Apple Fritter if they do fight on Clove here. This would be really good. Stinger. Yeah, with the Stinger, they also have their ultimate if they do decide to use it. The spray is there. They have the opportunity to res, but I don't think it would be useful in this situation. No. It is a save round anyway, so Ult Orb is going to go over the Cryptic, and they are going to invest the Sky Ult here. Just are moving in. So now the aggression is coming in. The spray is just not enough, and that is just UMF coming in. Corazon with the big kill there. And yeah, it's just looking pretty rough here for MU Apricot. UMF is finding them at each corner of this map. And, you know, they were there. They just were not firing the way that Stingers usually fire. Now, yeah, it's just looking rough here. 2 Stingers in hand. You know, 1 Sheriff is in the Stinger in hand here for the side of MU Apricot. And it's just not going to work out. Swords and Swag Bob ensuring that UMF stays dominant here. And it is a save round for MU Apricot, so can be relaxed on that one. That's
true. It's looks like it'll be a full buy, 2 rifles, or excuse me, both sides having rifles. My apologies. Again with the Odin pick, they are very keen on keeping that Odin safe. They're maxing out now with these 4 attack rounds, 1 consecutively. Looks like they might be switching something up. Killjoy is staying the same. They aren't stacking A like they used to. There's 2 B. But it's going to be a C take here. Slow playing contact.
Yeah, just a very, very slow round that we're going to be seeing. And like I said, when you're on attack, you get these kinds of, you know, these kinds of rounds. You know, how this map flows, like how quickly do these rounds go? You wait till the last second, do you go? And they're just going to push the gas pedal on this one. They took it slower than they usually do, and then they just floored it. So now they are on, but Munchlax though finds the pick, and that's really good for MU Apricot. They're just gonna back off, wait for the rest of the team to get here, and then work together. Toothbrush is gonna get the plant down here now. These Clove smokes are crazy. Swag Bob with the 3K. That's exactly what you want to see from this Clove right now. Those Clove smokes were pretty dang good. Also going in, cutting off a lot of sightline. Now it's looking pretty rough. Apricot with that first kill, but now these last few moments of this round have just not been good. Swords with 1, swings for the other. Blanco able to get 1. Does get traded out by Corazon, and it's just really good for UMF. They're looking really strong on these attacks.
They're looking really strong. You're completely right on the tech. They are playing it like an expert musician. I can tell you right now, I was a little intrigued by the Cypher holding on a bomb and holding B main alone that round, but ultimately I think that defense is a little too timid. They aren't wanting to aggress, and only aggressing on save rounds is not their best option. They might want to suggest trying something else to see if a different play might work, but not this round.
Yeah, the Odin spam is gonna come in, and it's looking pretty good, but I mean, okay, trade's going out. Blanco gets a pick. The Swag Bob also with that trade. Golden Shovel is the side of MU Apricot at Apple Fritter here, posting up on the tree with that judge. Oh, here comes the showstopper. It's coming in, and it's just a little bit late from Apple Fritter. Swartz gets the kill. That Clove is down. Muy Blanco is stuck here. That Boombot is easily going to clear him out. Misses the shot with the Outlaw. He's just stuck here in that little corner. The shots are coming in, but Cryptic with the 2K. And it's all left to Muy Blanco. 24 HP with this Outlaw. And then I just gotta say, it's gonna be 60. Oh, and the clear from this as well. It's so over. Swag Bob able to pick that one up in the end, and UMF with a 6-2 lead. That's 6 straight since the pistol round.
Very impressive performance by UMF Esports and Swag Bob Clove on both teams, really showing just how dominating that agent is in the current meta. And I'm glad we're able to see it. These players are really showing off their skill with this particular agent. And of course, their teams are being incredibly supportive to the Cloves while they are fragging.
These Cloves are just having a field day right now. And once again, the Odin spam coming out. It's just so overpowered, man. Golden Shovel can't even walk up, just gets mowed down instantly. It is not looking good. Say we have this fight up on Rubble. Apple Fritter putting a smoke down, just wanting to fight for this position here. Even though they're down a member, they want to make sure that they keep this A main pressure up. Don't let UMF just have free reign on their way in. You know, as I say that they are, they're stacked up on B here. They're gonna throw the Skydog in, see if they can get down. That defender Killjoy is gonna get put up. Swords with a kill onto that Viper. Munchlax's able to kind of just chill out with his ultimate here. Dude, they know that Sword is pushing all the way up. He's all the way over here by the stairs. Corazon is able to find a pick onto Blanco. And it's just looking really good for UMF. They're finding each and every single way that they need to. They're finding really good trades as well. They're finding great trades, and they're finding great positioning. They know when to aggress, they know when to de-aggress. Big fight here popping out on C. This is not where Bomb is, but it's a very important fight, and Cryptic is going to win it. Munchlax goes down, and it's just Apple Fritter once again in a 1v5 situation. Let's see how powerful this new agent is. Finds the one, gets the overheal. That's 65 HP that you wouldn't have had if you were playing any other agent at this current moment in time. I'm just going to have to find their way into this. I don't think it's possible, if you ask me. They got this cross peak set up. Look at this.
Cross is huge.
Apple Fritter making their way in. They're going to run into this trip.
He's the gun. Yep.
Oof. That's gonna be it. Oh my goodness. UMF 7 straight. They're up 7-2 right now. They're looking dialed in. Swag Bob 14-3. You call that the birthday buff.
UMF is playing exquisitely. They knew exactly when to aggress, like you said, and then even though they had A entirely clear, they knew they had 45 seconds left. That's so much time. There was no need to take unnecessary risks when they knew that defense needed to be aggressive in order to make plays that would secure the round. It's an excellent masterclass by UMF so far.
Yeah, Blanco getting that initial pick as well, which is pretty dang good. Really want to keep seeing picks like that because, I mean, it's just the more picks you get, the better you're doing. So we gotta see. You want to keep seeing that if you're an American fan. Viper kind of just staring at the brick wall there. We'll see what can come of that because it's a 4v4 situation now. Blanco not clearing his corner there. Corazon able to pick up that kill. And now the spike is going to go down here on the B site. Corazon looking for something. Apple Fritter with a shotgun. That ain't gonna work. Munchlax now 1v4 has the sheriff, picks up one, but is going to get taken down. Also, shout out to Mark's mom and dad, aka my mom and dad, for the $165 donation.
Nice.
I love you, mom and dad. You guys are awesome. That's my parents right there. Love my parents. They're awesome.
Thank you, Mark's parents. It's going to a good cause.
Love you guys so much. All right, and back to the game. It's 8-2. UMF is just running away with this one.
And I don't want to discredit Mr. Toothbrush. Those 4 kills have been instrumental. And I want to say defense, Team Apricots really got to understand that the sprays are going to happen. You have to expect it. And they just don't seem to realize that at this point.
Yeah, you're just really not really being considerate of that. And we have 2 players here from Apricot stuck in the corner. I think Golden Shovel kind of just is baiting Apple Fritter, though, with 2 kills, evening this one out, actually putting Apricot in the favor, in the driver's seat for this one. So now they're pressing through tree. These smokes are very instrumental. Oh, and the spray from Mr. Toothbrush taking out Blocko. He's just spraying through this wall. Swag Bob with a kill, gets that overheal, back to 150 HP for the time being. There's just so many smokes and things on our screen right now. What a spray! That DK, very instrumental to that one. However, doesn't seem like it's gonna be enough. Maybe it will. Apple Fritter is on for the ace right now. It is a 1v1 Clove v Clove. Swag Bob versus Apple Fritter. The swing, it's in Swag Bob's favor, ripping the ace out of Apple Fritter's hand and putting them up 9-2.
Very good try by Apple Fritter. Once again, Clove showing its amazing prowess for both teams. An excellent play by Apple Fritter. It was just the Peaker's advantage in that case. With Swag Bob, he was further away from the corner, and so he had the better angle. Really terrific performance by both Clove agents thus far in this match. Nearly neck and neck in terms of KD, but the teams cannot be further apart with that 9-2 lead.
Yeah, it's like, it feels so close and yet so far. I mean, when you take a look at it, most of the rounds haven't been like super dominant. Like, there have been trades in almost every round. There hasn't been like a flawless yet. So pretty good for Apricot, but still that number 2-9 is not looking super good. We got the Seekers coming out here on C site. Swords is going to double blast back in. Blocko gets one, traded out on Apple Fritter though. Still a 4v4 here. What a flash! What a huge flash! Huge kills in favor of Apricot. They're finding their way. Swag Bob in a 1v3 situation finds 2. 3 kills for the round, has that res. I'm not sure if it's available to be used since you are the last one left alive.
They can't be giving him ones. They have to play really safe. They should know that bomb is down. Yeah, that's a good play.
Oh, but they get the smoke up though. They do have the smoke to play with. They do use it on themselves.
Once again, 40 seconds left in the round. Plenty of time for Swag Bob to make a play, but the turret's gonna spot him.
Swag Bob, the birthday child up in here. Oh, had the knife out on the swing. It's gonna be a 9. I mean, Apricot finally getting one after 9 straight for UMF, but honestly, if you are a UMF fan, you gotta take it. It's 9 rounds.
That's a huge, huge advantage coming into second half, having 6 rounds on defense now. Looks like with a pretty regular comp, they shouldn't have much problem. They didn't alter their comp in any significant way to benefit one side versus the other. However, attack might have a slight disadvantage just with the Killjoy not having universal trips available. So Killjoy's either going to have to push with the team or consistently lurk, and it looks like he's going to be playing back but pushing with the team. So no lurks first round.
Can't use that yet.
Yeah, no lurks first round, but like I said, you're now in the driver's seat. Sure, you had a really rough defense. You only picked up 3, but you're still able to have like full control of how the pacing goes on this defense. UMF is just a really fast team, so they try to get this early aggression, wait them out, find your re-aggression, get their util out, and push yourself back in. So you got to watch out for that because they're being very, very quiet on this initial push in this pistol round. Munchla's going to put the turret up, watch their backs. They're really aggressive up here. The close smokes are down. The trip is going to go down. Swords, though, with the pick onto Apple Fritter. Mr. Toothbrush run away. Mr. Toothbrush is getting pressure down here in link. Munchlax does find the pick. A random shot through the smoke to the Viper, or for the Cypher cage. For a zone here in secret room. Is he going to expect? I mean, I respect the thought behind it, but it's just unfortunate running through your own Viper Molly to get there. Now, 2v2 situation here. Munchlax versus Swag Bob. Munchlax with 1 HP. Swag Bob with full HP. Munchlax has to go for the full swing. Swag Bob knows it. Has a Sentinels Classic in hand. Is going to tap the spike. Not sponsored. Is going to tap. Randomly shot. Probably going to have to stick it here. Swag Bob, or Munchlax with the swing. Takes down Swag Bob. 4 kills on the round. And what a masterclass bringing the time down. Munchlax played that one perfectly.
That was an amazing play by Munchlax. Great job, like you mentioned, playing the time down and keeping Swag Bob on their heels. Unfortunately, I think there was a couple scenarios there that Swag Bob could have secured a gun round, or excuse me, a pistol round win had they been able to either spray through the smoke or gotten the shot on the brief glimpse of Killjoy.
Look at all this util dump here on A. If you even took a step out, you would just be obliterated.
And I think they recognized that. They saw the amount of util, and they're going to third push C, hopefully gambling that there's at least 3 on A, though. Excuse me, MU Club Team Apricot understands that and is starting to rotate over. A is completely clear, and they have sight on C now.
Yeah, Mr. Two Push tries to get the jump shot with the Bucky, but it is just... everything's just go in favor of Apricot right now. All 5 members standing there are going to get the plant down. They're looking for post plant. Only 2 here in Waterfall for UMF. They're just going to run right into Munchlax, but the Ferrari picks are there. Coruscant picking up 2 with this classic. Oh, but it's not going to be enough. They swing out of the smoke and do get taken down. But those are some guns that do get dropped at the end of the round for Apricot. And if you're UMF, you're really going to want that.
Absolutely, and they did take out 2 armor as well from those surviving 3 members, so there is going to be an economic cost to that win. Looks like, however, they're really not too worried. They have 2 buying up. Those that died, those that survived are going to just save for next round, and they'll likely be able to, if they win, certainly buy their teammates here. And it's going to be a B stack on attack.
Yeah, it's looking like a very slow push up. You do have this Cryptic there going to get some information out. They're only showing 2, so not a lot of rotations here. They're playing over in that B connector area just to make sure that they keep A on lockdown as well. And now we have a slow push over towards C. So, I mean, you got to respect utilizing their time, but they are playing a lot slower than I think you would want to. You really want to keep that aggression fast, especially when you're on your bonus round. The other team has a lot better guns than you. I think Mr. Toothbrush probably did hear that old orb take with his camera, so should be able to refer to his team saying, "Hey, we're over here." You got 2 here at the least. The door is going to be opened. 4 members strong here on this C push. Skydog is going to come out. Shovel moving, Golden Shovel moving in, is going to get taken down by Cryptic. Munchlax gets a kill on the swords though. Apple Fritter with a kill. The trades are here. Mr. Toothbrush in a rough situation is going to get taken down by Blocko. Now it's a 4v2. Swag Bob is here. Finds a little bit of damage. Finds 2. That's 2 in favor here for UMF. They're making their way back in. Oh my goodness. A 4v2. 4v2 for Apricot gets dropped. UMF finds that they need, and they are in for this defense.
They are definitely happy with that round. You saw the little happy dance that Swag Bob did at the end there. I think that was an excellent retake, and certainly some unfortunate misaims happening on Toothbrush's hold, though he did hold the site to his credit for quite a long time, allowing his team to be able to retake, which ultimately secured them the round.
I mean, 2v4 retake, you gotta take that any day of the week.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then you can't aggress on this A. There's just so much util that they're dumping off of A right off the bat that you just, as Apricot, you can that. And look, they're just posted up here on A now, slowly making their way back. Swag, whoa.
We're also seeing a retake, excuse me, a flank, a really excellent flank. Are they going to clear it though? They do.
They do, but it's still, Cryptic's allowed to take 1 here off the back of it. 3v4 now for UMF, and now you have Corazon making his way through. Should be able to hear the footsteps going. Now the timing is just so superb right now. Making his way over. They are going to put the Killjoy ult down. So hopefully, I mean, the far left side of C is open if Mr. Toothbrush doesn't want to in there, which he will be doing. Corazon, though, like I said, that flank, the timing, it's perfect. Killjoy is going to tick away here. Apple Fritter making their way onto the point now. It's a 2v4. We saw the 2v4 last round. We know it's possible. The door is going to be open though. Munchlax, Apple Fritter in this situation. Getting some kills off on the Swag Bob would be good here, but it's just not enough. Swag Bob and Swords peeking off of each other, finding this round. UMF, 2 more rounds for the win needed for them.
It was an excellent play, and it seems like the same thing that happened in the first half is happening in the second half, where Team Apricot wins the first 2 rounds because of pistol, and then UMF comes in and sweeps the rest of the rounds. So we're going to see now a force up, it looks like. Maybe a partial buy, depending on their econ. No, it's going to be a force on attack for Team Apricot. We're going to see if their worst guns, bulldogs, couple rifles, will be able to take out some defense teams on the UMF there, which I'm not too confident in. Their slow play style is really starting to bite them in the butt here with these gun rounds.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at Apricot, you got to think this is Hail Mary. If they lose this one and they only have one more round, just 4 will bot. So it's even if they lose this one, the next one is definitely not going to be any better than this one. So you really got to look for a play here. They're looking very slow. Try peeking the smoke here.
Seems
Golden Shovel is going to out. Yeah, it's like there's a lot of util that they could be using. You know, swing that with a flash or something. But try picking through the smoke. Definitely not going to win you games. It's a swing from Apple Fritter. They're going to get taken down. They're going to pop the Global. It's one of the first ones that I've seen in this game.
Good idea, but they know that Clove needs to find an assist or a kill in order to stay alive, and so they
that timer ticks down so fast.
And they're dead. Yeah.
Yep, and they're gone. Man, that is so unfortunate. Mr. Toothbrush holding on this box area here is going to get forced out here by that Viper Molly. Throws down the cage, sprays through. That's not where the spike is getting planted. Swag Bob also popping the ult here. Viper Spit's going to get well. Mr. Toothbrush just over here in no man's land. Corazon with the pick on to Blocko. Oh, unfortunate running into that trip. It's just Munchlax against the world. Has the Spectre, finds one with the Odin. It's just so much util being dumped in. That's going to be it. UMF pushing themselves up to match point here, and it seems like Apricot just not have an answer.
Yeah, that was a good try, good hold. It dodged the flash, but just couldn't touch it out with the gun difference between the Phantom and the Spectre. And so we are in match point with an exceptional performance by Swag Bob and Corazon. Frankly, both hitting 20+ kills within the first match, which is going to be an incredible feat. Let's see if Swag might be able to even hit 30 in this last round if he gets an ace, which would be exciting. It is a force with rifles, but light armor. So they have to be real careful of that spray coming in from the Odin by Mr. Toothbrush. It's going to be a C-stack, so this is a good re-stack. We'll see if Team Apricot can take the game, or excuse me, take the site quickly enough before the rotates. The rotates are already coming in, so they really have to go fast here.
Yeah, they're just running through. The Seekers are going to come out here for the side of Apricot, but the spam Mr. Toothbrush is catching Golden Shovel through this door, just spamming. There was not even a chance for Apricot to shoot back on that one. Blocko is posted up here, goes for the swing, is going to take it out. Was not expecting Swords to be in such an aggressive position here. Oh, and just here comes the breach ult, the showstopper coming in from Swords, throwing it in. That's a double kill with the showstopper, and that's going to be it. Huge game, huge from UMF, and it's looking pretty dang good for them. It is their map pick after all, so we'll have to see if Apricot is able to come back here on Bind.
What an exceptional performance by UMF Esports, really dominating that first map. And we're going to see now what was Bind, is that correct? Being the second map, I believe.
We're going to Bind, and it is MU's pick.
Exciting. And we're going to see UMF on defense again. I'm curious to know, once again, Bind isn't an awful map for Clove to be on. We might see, I don't wager, I'm just going to say that we're going to see Clove on all 3 maps if we reach all 3, excuse me. For the second map, though, I don't think they're going to do a double controller. Bind isn't conducive, for lack of a better term, for double controllers. Though we might see a Brimstone that's pretty common on Bind, or just simply the Clove. I'm hoping to see a mix, more attacker-focused compositions of the teams. But because with the defense-heavy performances thus far, I'm really thinking that they're going to focus primarily the variables that they can control, especially with UMF being one map up right now. I'm sure that they're going to focus very heavily on their defense composition for this map to secure as many rounds as possible and ultimately secure that final spot position.
Yeah, I mean, they just looked really solid on that. And going into Bind, I mean, sure it is MU's pick, but as we saw last series with HU Storm and UGA Red, doesn't matter if it's your map pick, you can still get 13-0'd on it. Yeah. So UMF looking pretty dang strong. If Apricot does have an answer to this one, that would be that'd be pretty good. I would love to go to a map 3, show what both of these teams got going into it. So love to see what we got here. We still don't have an answer of whether or not we are getting break or not, if we're just jumping straight into this one. Both teams very much not saying anything.
Yeah, it didn't look like either of the teams are necessarily wanting to break here. I feel like they're both pretty confident. They're brushing off the Team Apricot's brushing this off, and are definitely going to focus on the map that they picked. I'm sure they have some sort of strategy, or at least a decent amount of practice on this map, or else they wouldn't have picked it to begin with. So I'm sure they want to just get into it and get it over with, and having to focus on the mistakes of the past map. I think, honestly, any competent team will be able to adapt to their environment, and with this being their more comfortable map as compared to Lotus, well, then I'm sure that they will find a way to at least take one of the halves. I'm going to, say that I think the Clove is going to show up again, and then I'm going to say that because this was map pick, we're going to see one very specific strategy by Team Apricot. And those are both Hail Marys. I don't think Clove as much as a Hail Mary, but I think the strategy that is going to be employed by Team Apricot really shine through here. And I'm hoping that's going to be the case, because they need it to shine through in order to get to map 3 and potentially secure that final spot. Looks like we're having some difficulties right now with the attacking and defending sides. I'm not 100% sure why they aren't joining.
So it seems like UMF needs to swatch sides right now. UMF is on defense, I believe.
Yeah,
UMF should be over on
yeah, they're right. They should be fine.
So hopefully we can get everything set up here. We still need Swords, Corazon, and Slasher to move over, unless Slasher is the Apricot coach.
Oh, I believe Slasher's the Apricot coach. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then we are still looking for donations. We have hit exactly $1,500, and we are 500 away from the Zoo and Mousepad giveaway. We have tickets for both. So please do not hesitate to reach that milestone by the end of the Valorant tournament. That would be amazing. And of course, it all goes to American Red Cross, which is an excellent charity, really supporting Americans across all natural disasters that we are facing, as well as some international disasters currently being held. So please do not hesitate, even if it's as small as $5 all the way up to $1 million, if you want to be that generous. Don't hesitate to go to our Tiltify page and donate. You can also vote to see which of the teams are going to take it all, and win the tournament, which would be an exciting change of pace. Right now, I believe UMF is set by the votes of the community as in. So if you don't think so, feel free to donate and let us know. We would love to read it out and shout you out on stream. And we are in.
We really want to see if MU Apricot is able to make something happen here.
Yeah.
Their backs against the wall. Taking a look at the Glocks here. We got the Clove Hover from Swag Bob. I think, yep, there it is,
There
locked
it
in. Got
is.
another Clove coming in here for UMF. Really excited to see this one pop out here. Let's, I mean, we could talk about the donations just a little bit more. Let's hit the Justin and Chris makeover donation.
Yes. Oh, this will
So
be
we
exciting.
will hopefully. I mean, as I get more information, I will love to let everyone know when that'll be happening, so you can be tuned into the stream to see Justin and Chris get their lovely makeover. As Jane 2K will be the zoo and mousepad giveaway, and if we hit our awesome goal of 2,500, Justin will be dyeing his hair. And I not gonna say it because I don't have like information about it, but I would love to say that chat gets to pick the color. Not sure if a color is picked out yet, but if chat gets to pick the color, that'd be, you know, a little cool. But yeah, like we said, you know, milestones are milestones, but you know, we're doing this for you know, American Red Cross, doing it for an amazing cause. So every donation counts. We love you all for just being here and spending the time with us. So thank you all for being here as we jump into this one. MU Apricot starting off on this attack are running the I would say this is standard for bind.
Agreed.
Nothing super crazy out of the blue. They definitely really want to go on with this one. UMF though getting a little crazy, throwing the Clove in there instead of the Brimstone. And they also got a Breach as well. So
yeah, the Breach and Raze
goes.
are going to have to work together closely. Attack with Team Apricot. Maybe the double initiators a little unique, but Fade definitely on this map you need a flash, and Fade's util, although strong, is definitely complemented by Sky, and it looks like it's going to be an A split if they can take the space.
Yeah, it's gonna be an A. Nothing. I mean, it's exactly what we were talking about last game, where MU Apricot just having a hard time aggressing into these areas because of that nade, that DK combo. Everything just about what they have is crazy right now. As now we have Apricot moving onto site here, Golden Shovel, looking for something here. He's just gonna run through the Cypher Cage, finds one, and it's a little bit in favor here of MU Apricot on this attack side here. As they're making their way through, Apple Fritter is gonna get taken down by Swords though. Swords playing on these triple boxes here. Golden Shovel tries to find Swag Bob, but gets taken down. As the trade's just going back and forth, 1v2 situation for Hui Blocko. And they're just gonna get taken down. That double peek from Corazon and from Cryptic is going to solidify this one. UMF taking another pistol round away from MU Apricot.
Yeah, Corazon did an amazing job clearing you. I think those solo peeks back sight, specifically by attacking Jet, whoever that may be, was not the best play. Yeah, thank you very much. From Apple Fritter was not the best play, especially dry swinging it when you know there's going to be at least two off of the util alone. You know the raise is there, and then you know the breach is there, and so swinging and also coming across Swag Bob and Sky just wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, it is. It just was really rough for them. They got the opening pick, but just it all kind of just fell apart.
Yeah,
and they got to run in just a dry round with these classics. They need to find something. You do have this really close angle from Swords. He's just gonna go for the Ferrari peak. Does get taken down. Swag Bob though with the trade takes down the Brimstone. That's gonna be smokes getting taken down. They don't have any more smokes here to make their way onto any sites. So two of those are all the Odin in hand. You already saw what he was capable of doing on Lotus, and once again, now we are here on Blind, still running. Check his PC.
Oh my god!
Swag
oh
Bob.
my god!
Birthday boy got birthday schmooze with a triple kill on the round already. We'll see what's gonna happen because Munchlax, they're just hanging out in showers now. Not a lot to be able to be done here. They're just being held down on this angle if they do try to swing it. Yep, Mr. Toothbrush already there. Finds the headshot on Blocko. And now Munchlax goes for the swing and gets taken down likewise. So good round there from the side of UM, using Sword from that kind of unlucky swing that he made.
Yeah, an amazing performance by Swag Bob there. Very suspicious kill on the Rays on Golden Shovel, but we'll look past it and just assume it was game sense all along.
We're back. Check his PC. Not sure if he's at the LAN right now, but check that PC right now. But yeah, great round there from just side of UMF. They're, like I said, looking pretty dang good. And once again, you just can't aggress that. They just use so much util, and then MU Apricot need to back off here. They're making their way up here into hookah. See if they can, oh my goodness, Mr. Toothbrush spots the gun barrel just on the side there. This trip is almost impossible to break without clearing it or without getting caught in it. These kills, oh my goodness, Mr. Toothbrush just has all of the lineups for Cypher on this map. It is crazy. They're gonna put, Munchlack's gonna put the tripwire down, try to catch anybody going through the teleporter here. You only have 4 members strong trying to push here on this B site. There's 3 members stacked here from UNF. Shorty in hand here for swords. He is ready for anybody to just run out. Tether is going to come down. I'm not sure if it's going to catch anybody. It looks like it did catch Mr. Toothbrush. Blanco is going to get hit by the camera. Flashes are coming out, and there's 2 quick kills here for the side of MU Apricot. Mr. Toothbrush should back away if he wants to keep his life, and he will. Probably going to spam through this wall right here.
30 seconds left.
Looks for something. I think he might. Didn't catch
so
anybody there.
Munch,
Yeah, almost caught the head of Munchlax there through the wall. Apple Fritter with the kill on Mr. Toothbrush through the wall. You gotta love a little bit of revenge shooting through the wall. Cryptic does pick up that Odin though. He's gonna start peeking here from CT spawn with that Odin. Just runs and jumps out. Swag Bob, Bulldog in hand, taken down, and a good round, a good answer from MU Apricot. They do lose that first member to that Cypher Odin spam up in hookah, but then the rest of the round was just all theirs.
They did a great job pulling that round back from the man down. I think ultimately the take was significantly better than the hold there B, which might be indicative of future round strategies. It looks like they're going to go back to A, which is not their strong suit based on the first 2 rounds. They know that a lot of util is dumped on A short early on, and they're still going to fight A short predominantly.
Yeah, they're still going to go for it. Swords immediately with that pick on the Golden. I mean, we saw Golden Shovel go down early last round, and MU still picked it up, so hopefully we'll see something good coming out from them here. Apple Fritter using that Sky Dog, making sure that the close angles are available for them to walk up on. The stuns are there, the sprays are there. We're just kind of to this calm state of everybody shooting at something. Hopefully they get a kill. Spam kills are annoying, and Apple Fritter, what a one-tap on the Cryptic here. They're not going to really aggress on it, but they will be able to eliminate that pressure that UMF did have with that that hold there. Swag Bob having to leave shower control, so MU Apricot actually getting some really good pressure here, moving up, pitching on both sides of A site. We'll see how they're able to execute as they do give up shower control. All of them are running over here to this A main area. Corazon with 1 pick finds a second pick. The Seekers are available to their disposal if they wish to use it.
30 seconds
Clove
left.
is low on HP, but that overheal is so dang good, man. It's back up to full HP. It just seems like MU do not have an answer to this. They lost too many people on that aggress. Spray through the box. Once again, shooting at things that you have no idea what you're shooting at. Here comes the swings, though. With 1, looks for 2, but does not get it. Swag Bob and Corazon picking up back-to-back kills. A 3K round for Corazon. What a spray down from A main as well to pick up those 2 kills. That really did swing the round for UMF's favor there.
He managed to get, I think, a combination of good RNG and good spray control to get those 2K. Get that 2K. That second kill was definitely a little wobblier than the first, and had he missed his spray control or spray transfer, then he probably would have lost that. It might have been able to make room for Team Apricot, but it looks like once again they're still going A, but not as quickly, and a 3-stack B on defense for UMF, so we'll see how this plays out shortly. Though a lot of spamming through stuff they can't see, just like you mentioned. I think that'll be the
it's
entire
just
game on this map.
It really just is inevitable. I mean, for a game that only has 2 controls, you would like to think that there would be less smokes and spam going through them. But yes, smokes are going down. Swagbob does use the revive here for Clove.
Whoa.
Not dead yet. That's the name of the ability. And are they going to find the kill? I think Swagbob get a kill. Nope, they are going to go down. That time did go down. It's a 2v2 situation. Almost finding a kill on the Cryptic. Cryptic was not ready with that operator. Seekers are going to get thrown out here with the side of Apricot. They really want to secure this round. Mr. Toothbrush is going to get tagged up there by that Fade Dart. Now they got to make their way in. Cryptic, 1 HP. Jump through for Mr. Toothbrush. Tries to find a Bucky shot there. Cryptic in a 1v2 situation. There is no time left. Locko is going to get taken down, but it is too little, too late. Appleford jumping through the TP. That's going to be the round for MU Apricot.
Well done, MU Apricot. They managed to secure the round. That was an excellent post-plant hold, and frankly, a big job by Apple Fritter to really put pressure on backside and early CT. I clearly did not see it coming. Cryptic almost getting taken out with his knife out. So I think that there was certainly some room for improvement from UMF there, and I think they know that as well. They didn't pick up the operator have time to, of course, and so it looks like it will be a full reset with the rifle rounds coming this run.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little crazy too. You lose 1 round and now you have to go full sheriff mode, so little wild that they are a little broken this one. Cryptic is going to get tagged up here by the Sky Dog. Here comes the showstopper. Blind shooting it in. Swords on the golden shovel. Here comes the blind. Classic in hand. Swagbob with a kill on the Apple Fritter. Rim bringing it back. Kill of Swagbob. Mr. Toothbrush with the pick. It's all trading back and forth together, but UMF coming out on top with 4v2. I mean, we talk about them not having a really good arsenal, having to save this round, and yet they're still getting the kills. They steal weapons here from the Apricot. They are just looking so dang good. Blocko with a trade though on the Cryptic. Now they have to regress through Hookah here. Munchlax needing to frontline this one, looking for the clear. You have Fade and Cypher at your disposal. Those are just 2 agents that aren't really going to help you out in this situation, having to clear your angles. Getting in, Skydog is going to aggress into Hookah. Make sure that they know who is where. Sky is making the wraparound here. Blocko with a swing. Takes out the camera. Corazon right in his face. Munchlax not trading for this one. Puts down the cage. Tries to get himself in. Causing a lot of sound cues. And with that 2K, Munchlax pulled this one back. Swords right here. It's 1 pick. Is going to get revealed here by the Cypher ult. Cypher having to grab the spike. Munchlax, let's see what he can do here. Sword knows he needs to come out of there. The jump peek, it's just not enough. UMF finding their way in this one, even with that the low buy.
Exceptional performance by UMF there, and I think there was certainly some luck involved. Golden Shovel thought he had killed Swagbob early on, or excuse me, Swords thought he killed Moy Blocko early on, and if Moy Blocko had gone out, I think there would have been a different story that match. Golden Shovel managing, excuse me, goodness, Swords managing to secure the round for UMF, and it's going to be a beat take. Do they see it coming?
Probably not. They are two stack, slowly walking away. They definitely don't want to take an aggressive angle. When you only have 2 stacked up on a site, you definitely don't want to be super aggressive. They're going to stack up over here on this area, looking like, oh, it's just mowing them down. Oh, but Golden Shovel gets the flank, is able to get 1, but Swagbob, that overheal is so overpowered. The overheal saves him once again.
Oh my lord. Oh, just dominating. That util is just dominating. And you know, good try by Golden Shovel. Had a good flank, might have been able to get the plant down, got some money, but it's still going to be a rifle round regardless. So we'll see how it plays out. Certainly a more game, I would say, as compared to last round. They are only 3 away. Last match, excuse me.
Last map was 9-3 at the half. This one is 5-2, but the aggression, the flash through the teleporter from UMF, that's just something that you just can't expect. Shovel. No! Not the showstopper, just getting bullied. Runs into the Cypher trip and just kind of hangs there for a little bit while getting shot at. That is so unfortunate there for the side of you, or for the side of MU Apricot. Committing the showstopper and just not getting any value out of it. That's worse than when it's a you shoot it at somebody and you still don't die from it. So now Apple Fritter looking for something here, is able to get the kill on the Corazon through the flash. Yeah, Swag Bob coming in though from the flank. We're seeing Cryptic and Swag Bob pinching this flank here. Seems like they want to go through market here, and it's not a good idea. Swag Bob already here, looking for the second, will get it. Swag Bob, once again, the birthday boy out here picking up all the kills here for the side of UMF.
Excellent performance by Swag Bob. There's not much to say there. That was a very clean round. And unfortunately, they once again, the util domination is next level. The defense team, UMF really knows how to play their agents and play this map like a fiddle. Truly, I mean, Mr. Toothbrush specifically setting up a trip just because he expected the Rays to blast pack off of that A short box. It was an amazing performance, to say the least.
Of course, and now, I mean, they're taking it slow. They're taking it easy, waiting for Util to come out. Good flash as they move out. Cryptic, though, finding the kill onto Blocko.
Down A. Right here.
But it's only traded back once. Swag Bob with another kill. Cryptic looking for another. Picks up the second for the round. It's Golden Shovel making their way through U-Haul. Finds Cryptic, but not expecting the heaven drop as Swag Bob takes down Golden Shovel. And now Munchlax in a 1v3 situation here. Throws the cage down on the side, but it's just going to get spammed through it. Didn't even have a chance. It was like a magician box with all the knives going in it. Was not able to find his way through it, and that's going to be 7-2 here for the side of UMF.
Yeah, I might have spoken too soon at that 5-2. They have certainly dominated the past two rounds, though that last round was a gun diff primarily. It was their save for Team Africa, and now they are on their full buy, full util, full shields, all rifles. We'll see how they play. Once again, hitting A, which is not necessarily their strongest site. We'll see how this plays out.
I'm definitely gonna have to see how this one plays out, because it's just not looking super good. They're kind of collapsing at every point of opposition.
Yeah.
It's just not looking super good for them. They're losing a lot in that mid round. And as they say that Corazon, what a kill on Golden Shovel there. Not even flinching on that one. Perfect crosshair placement. Oh my goodness, that one was just anticipation. The spam is Apple Fritter, though, finding one kill, finding two kills. Swag Bob is going to come back, but that timer is going to start ticking away. This is a good time to just stop, walk away. Do not let that Clove get a kill and revive, and then you can reaggress back onto A site.
Yeah.
Seems like that's what they're doing. They do find, they do take it easy on their way over. Rotation here, though. Cypher does realize that they do need to have one on each side here. Does still have Mr. Toothbrush, still has all of his util here. Oh no, not this spot again. Mr. Toothbrush finding the kill. Oh, Munchlax finding that tripwire. The spray from Mr. Toothbrush is going to get up here. Good shots there coming in from Hookah, but now it's a 2v2.
They have time to grab the bomb and rotate if they do it now, but it looks like they're going to try to take the fights, which I'm not sure is the best idea. Now they have no choice, though.
And now they have no choice but to run into this one. Cryptic with the kill. 2 kills on Munchlax, and Cryptic does save this round for UMF. A good try there from Munchlax, just unfortunately not able to get the spray down on Cryptic before that op shot goes straight through the cranium.
Very good try, and Cryptic really showing that they can use more than just a rifle to get some kills, though truly seems to be that the util heavy agents played by Swag Bob and Corazon are shining through on this defense side first half, and it might just be another 9-3 very soon.
Yeah, I mean, take a look at it, 8-2. I mean, they already have a really good attack. Even if they lose these next 2 rounds, it'd only be 8-4. Already a really good defense side here for the side of UMF. The Swag Bob somehow winning out on that trade. Golden Shovel does go down. That DK is going to come through. Blocko needs to back up here. Definitely could not peek into a DK or just going to get one here. Skydog is going to try to go into clear main. Munchlax with the swing, but just going to get double think there by Swords. What a flash going in. Blocko is going to get taken down. Everyone is falling like flies here on the side of NU Apricot. That's going to be it. 3 kills on the round for Swords, and that's 9 up here. Side of UMF.
And Team Apricot does not have the funds to full buy again, so it's going to be forcing to try and pull out a 9-3 from pretty much nowhere. They've got 2 judges, and they are going where with it? Let's see. It looks like a B hit, and seems UMF is reading the B pretty wisely here. I'm not sure if the judges are going to be effective with this dominating Cypher on B.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Toothbrush just has full control of this B site, and it seems like MU Apricot just does not have an answer for it. Oh, and there goes this. Oh my goodness, the showstopper DK combo. It's insane. 10-2 is your scoreline going into the half. That is just an insane combo there for the side of UMF.
Exceptional play. Textbook, truly textbook, and they know how. It's just the difference between the 2 teams right now. Not only is it they're winning their gunfights, but more importantly, it's coordination between peaks, between holding angles, and certainly with util, as demonstrated by that DK and the showstopper. I mean, it was a textbook combo. It was beautifully executed, and we'll see how they play on attack. They have the momentum. Can they carry it through in pistol? They already won first half pistol, so it is going to be a very small chance that they lose these ones too.
Yeah, I mean, 10-2 half, you really just got to be thinking, like, it's a cakewalk at this point. You're up 8 rounds going into this half. You only need to win 3 to take the game. It just really is UMF's game to lose at this point. As they are making their way in. They get Showers control. Swords with the kill with the nade. Golden Shovel, though, with a pick over onto Swag Bob, evening this one out. Cryptic, though, with that opening pick here, running into the site. Apple Fritter, Munchlax, trading them back. 2-3 situation here in UMF. Go for a quick rotation here. 1 through Teleporter, 1 through Market. The one with Spike, though, is going through Market, so we'll be late here on this push. Cryptic jumps out, does get taken down. Now it's all up to Mr. Toothbrush in a 1v3 situation up here in Hookah. Looking for something. Jumps right out. Goes the cage down. Is going to get tagged up, and Breen is going to take Mr. Toothbrush down. 10-3, a pistol round win finally here for the side of MUV.
Really well played by Munch, keeping the util up on B and supporting the team on A. And then great smoke by, who is it? I'm sorry, Gem, showing on B even before getting onto site, and then securing the round with that ghost clutch. It's just got such a much more powerful pistol than the classic when it comes to dinks and certainly through wall shots.
Yeah, it's just too good. They're finding what they need to find, and if they can bring this back, we'll see it. I mean, 10-3, very uphill battle. If I was in that situation, I would probably have my head in my desk. So we'll see how they're able to go for it. Because Cryptic here with an opening pick, they do not have the buy here. Apple Fritter also 1,600 in the bank, could have bought something. Mr. Toothbrush jumping in, turned around, shorty in hand, making sure nobody follows them. Bring back with a kill onto Swag Bob. 4v4 now. Cryptic is going to go down. What a good spot here for this Brimstone. Finding 2, looking for more. That's now UMF does slow this one down a little bit. 3 members strong stacked up here. 1 hookah, 1 long. Finding 3 here is bring back. Finds the 4th. Can he find the ace? The swing out. Toothbrush is going to deny the ace. Finds 2. The spray. The spray's coming through. Ah! And he tries to swing through the airy spray, but Munchlax finding the pick. And they get 2 in a row here on their defense.
Excellent job by Gempool getting those kills with the Bulldog, and an interesting play by Cryptic to push a site alone with Cypher util all around. And then after making sound, jumping out of hookah, proceeding to shift walk while not clearing any angles. I'm not 100% sure what's there. It might have been just a miscommunication with some other util from their supporting agents on the team, but nonetheless, they have plenty of rounds to work with. And of course, Toothbrush buying the Odin here, pushing 5-man up A.
And they're running up main here. They're getting picked off. They're falling like flies.
Oh,
Golden
man.
Shovel finding 2. This is a really good attack side for MU Apricot. They're finding what they need to find. Swag Bob, though, looking for something here. Finds 1. Blanco is going to get taken down. Bring back. Takes down 2 for a Swag Bob. For something. I will correct myself. I did say they're finding something good on their attack, but MU Apricot finding good on their defense. Swag Bob in a 1v3 situation finds 2. You can't give the 1v1s. One smoke in the chamber and they find it. That's a 4K in the round for Swag Bob, and they clutch it up to make it 11-4 in favor of UMF.
Must hurt. Definitely a plummeter of morale that round. Swag really taking advantage of those easy ones that they should not have been given from Team Apricot. Not sure why they didn't tuck. I understand the backside pick, but Gem should have absolutely stayed until his buddy Cypher came back sight. So an unfortunate misplay by Team Apricot there on defense.
Yeah, it's just a little bit rough. You can't give the 1v1s, and then they, especially into Clove, obviously there weren't a lot of util usage to give them that advantage on Clove, but still you can't do that. You can't just give 1v1s in general. As I say, that Swords two quick kills on their push here, and Blanco is not able to slow it down. Swords going in with a showstopper. He's going to get taken down by the judge by Munchlax, but finds that showstopper kill, and now it's Springback on this Brimstone. 4v1, it is not looking good. They have to make their way back onto the site. The jump peek with the Spectre, trying to find something, but it's just not going to happen. I think they're going to save the Spectre here.
Save the Spectre? Oh,
I mean,
but Toothbrush.
You gotta have to save the Spectre. Oh, I think Toothbrush is taking note of where the trip are for next round. You know, maybe thinking that the trip bars aren't gonna change. This is the Bucky shot, but still finds it in the end. And oh my goodness, UMF pulling a rabbit out of a hat, keeping this one going.
I think Munch, Mr. Toothbrush, looking at those trips means that they're going to hit B this round, and it looks like that is the case with Rays putting some pressure A short. I'm curious to know, I think it's still going to be a B hit. Do they keep the same trips? And yes, they do. Munch is keeping the same trips on B. Oh, and it looks like I was mistaken. They're going to put some pressure A first, maybe hit B after.
Potentially, and the spray just into this wall is crazy. Golden Shovel finding 2. Swag Bob with the res though. Corazon trading Golden Shovel. Swag Bob need to find a pick here. They're gonna throw their smoke down just to make sure they keep going with the side. The DK is gonna come out, following that Skydog in the kill before the kill finds them, and they're gonna go down. Swag Bob running out of time. Cryptic though trying to find one. Munchlax with a trade on the judge. Now Mr. Toothbrush trying to find something with his Odin. It's 2v3. Sky and Cypher up. Apple Fritter finding the kill through the smoke. And now it's just Corazon in a 1v3 situation. Let's see if they can work here. They throw the flash in. They find one. Wait! The spike is just free! Corazon! Can they find it? They find the Odin. They have to reload it. It's a 1v1 situation. Corazon somehow finding their way back into this one. The Seekers are going to come out. No hiding left here. Corazon knows that he's back sight now, watching it trail him all the way over CT, and it's over. There's no time left. There's no time left. The flash is going to come out. The wide swing, the Odin. It's just all there. Corazon finding this 1v3 to making it an end 13-4 here on Bind. UMF looking so strong.
What an amazing performance. That shows just how good this finals match is going to be between HU and UMF. I'm very excited to see that final match play out. Congratulations to both teams, and a special congratulations to UMF Esports for taking map 2 and thus winning that finals spot in the tournament. Good job, Team Apricot. Nice try. It was a pleasure seeing each and every one of you play. Thank you so much for participating. And I believe we're going to pull in one of the winners to
Swag
ask them
Bob.
a few questions. We're pulling in Swag. Alrighty. Let me grab this.
Birthday boy
Birthday
getting
boy.
an interview today.
There he is. I'm going to pull him in.
Well,
Hold
they're,
on a second.
they're
Oh, there he is. He's getting muted. Okay. Cool.
What the dog doing?
Hello, Swag.
Hello.
Congratulations on winning your semifinals and now finals spot in the tournament. How are you feeling?
I'm good. A little stressed. I mean, a lot of calls there I had to do at IGL, so I had to keep the team all good and coordinated.
Well, you certainly succeeded. Both matches, both maps being absolutely dominant. Great performance on Clove, by the way. Tremendous
Thank you.
use of that agent's utility. Now, we do have a few questions for you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask a couple first, and then I'll hand you over to Marble to finish it out. And, what does this victory mean for your team's aspirations in the wider esports scene? Are there any upcoming tournaments or goals that you're particularly focused on?
Well, we did kind of just end most of our leagues, so this is our last hurrah before summer. So it's kind of this is just like our last thing to do. So we're kind of trying to go all out for it. Maybe bring home a victory if we can.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Great. Well, glad to hear it. Good luck in the finals, of course. And then, what were there any particular strategies, since you're the IGL, or tactics that you employed during the match that you believe gave your team an edge?
I wouldn't say anything in particular. I don't want to give too much out just in case.
Sure.
But yeah, it more of just making sure everybody's on the same page, and what the strat is and what we're doing. Keeping everybody coordinated, I guess, and making sure we have no loose strings.
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, thank you so much for answering my questions. I'm going to pass you over to Marble to ask some of his.
Hey, Swag Bob. Honestly, congratulations about the victory. And I did hear it is your birthday today, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Yeah,
Thank
happy
you.
birthday. Huge win to celebrate that. But you're going up into the finals against HU Storm. Do you have anything prepared going into this one that will allow you guys to have the edge going into it?
I mean, I don't think I have anything specifically prepared. More of just keeping the same momentum that we have. Hopefully, snowballing it into this grand final, and hopefully taking home the W.
Awesome. That's great to hear. And honestly, I would love to know how important is communication between your team? I mean, I know that you're the IGL. As someone who has previously been in IGL, I can understand how stressful environments like this can be in a tournament, even if you're still winning. So I got to know, what's communication like? How is it going for you? And do you think that we'll see this communication go forward into this grand finals?
Yeah, I definitely think the communication will carry over, and I feel like for me, it's just making sure my team is calming everything and letting me know when util is used and where it's at, just so I can come up with a plan. Making sure that they keep doing that. I mean, they did it perfect these two maps, so I expect them to keep going with it. And it should be. They should. I think as long as we keep doing what we're doing, it'll be fun.
Awesome. One last question for you, because it is a big topic of discussion. We saw Clove gameplay being played today. You were the Clove. How is Clove? How do they feel? Are you enjoying being able to play them right now?
Yeah, I think Clove is it's definitely different as a controller, being able to push and be aggressive, and then if you end up getting fragged, you can still have that utility, like the smokes after. I think she might not, I don't know about competitive wise if she'll be good, but I think for right now, it's a nice change of pace in terms of a team comp, being able to have your controller peak as well or push.
Of
With
course.
the team.
Yeah. Honestly, it's why, Bob. Thank you so much for coming in. Happy birthday to you. We will see
Thank you.
you in the grand finals against HU Storm, which will be coming up just in a bit. We're gonna go ahead and kick it off to a quick break. And when we come back, we will be watching UMF, which is HU Storm in the Valorant Grand Finals.